Everyone's invited to the voice launch party, Wax keeps delivering, EOSX keeps getting better, EOS VC FinLab AG invests in Sparrow, and much more. I'm Daniel Keys, and this is episode 61 of the EOS Hot Sauce. As always, our spicy weekly updates are available in every format. Watch on YouTube, listen on SoundCloud or your favorite podcast player, or read it at EOSNation.io. That's also where you can subscribe to the EOS Nation newsletter to get that spicy sauce poured straight into your inbox. However you prefer it, help spread the sauce by smashing that like, ringing that bell, and giving us a 5-star rating. Let's get to this week's spicy goodness. EOS Israel is hosting a Voice Global Party on July 4th to celebrate block.one's social platform worldwide debut. Voice is currently only available for reading and participating to registered members residing in the United States. Beginning July 4th, it will be available for anyone to read, while also expanding invites to participate to people outside of the USA. The launch party will be hosted virtually on Zoom at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hernan Arber, founder of EOS Israel and director of mobile engineering for Voice, confirmed on Twitter that the Voice team will be present in answering community questions about the future of Voice. We're excited to learn more about Voice and hope to see many of you at the party. Smash the like if you'll be there. Up next, it's been another big week for Wax. We have 2 more prestigious advisors added to the Wax Advisory Council, plus exotic NFTs and William Shatner collectibles. The Wax Advisory Council welcomed Jay Ong, Executive Vice President and Head of Marvel Games, as its 3rd member. With its massive portfolio of superheroes and huge fanbase, Marvel is a great addition. Not only would Marvel NFT collectibles bring more users to Wax, but the prospect of using these NFTs in popular Marvel games is very exciting. The Wax team followed the comic book news with a surprise for Trekkies, beaming up William Shatner, known best for his role as Star Trek's Captain Kirk, as the 4th member of the Wax Advisory Council. Shatner also revealed plans to release a selection of his personal memorabilia as NFTs to Wax. You can find more details on what kind of collectibles we can expect on his website. Given William Shatner's popularity, he introduces Wax to many people that are completely new to crypto, and he had many good things to say about blockchain in an interview on Cointelegraph. The following quote stuck with us especially. "The revolution is coming, not merely in the streets, but in the ether. It's a revolution of knowledge. One aspect of this coming revolution will be the true ownership of digital goods, so users are not dependent on software companies to secure their assets. And the Wax team is at the forefront of pushing this change forward by developing the fundamental infrastructure and establishing key relationships with major players in the entertainment and gaming industry. In the coming months, we'll see a large variety of NFT collectibles being issued and more marketplaces preparing for the wave that's coming." Last week we saw 2 more markets opening for business, and each offers unique features to their users. NFTcow.com introduces the Moo token and a smart contract that automatically adjusts the price of NFTs based on demand and time, while Collectibles.io features leaderboards for collectors, bringing a nice gamification aspect to the mix. All these different marketplaces are currently being dominated by the TOPS Garbage Pail Kids, which generated a trading volume of more than 12.7 million wax in less than a month. Just recently, the very first NFT minted by TOPS, the Nasty Nick base card, sold for a whopping 40,000 wax tokens, valued at $2,144. Given the stellar success of the Garbage Pail Kids first series, many collectors are getting ready for the release of the second series, the Tiger King edition, a more contemporary theme compared to the first series. Besides the Tiger King Garbage Pail Kids and the William Shatner NFTs, other much anticipated NFTs releases are getting closer. The Dark Country team seems to be almost ready for launch, for example, as they tweeted a preview of their pack opening animation. And the blockchain heroes keep growing their community at a steady pace and welcome anyone to join the Hero Report meeting every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time to discuss the project and potentially get some free cards. There, you can also learn how to earn up to 5 limited edition founder cards that will not be available in the upcoming set. The official launch of the Blockchain Heroes is scheduled for August 4th, and we're happy to report that packs can be purchased with wax tokens. Last but not least, we have the Wax Guild rating report for the month of June to share. Congratulations to everyone that made it to the top 21, and a special welcome to Wax Eastern, who made it to the top 21 on their first month in the running. It's great to see the Asian wax community growing. And EOSX keeps getting better. In case you haven't noticed yet, they've been delivering weekly updates and have improved the Block Explorer in noticeable ways. Our favorite improvement over the last few weeks was the option to display 500 actions per page, which saves a lot of time when digging through your history for a particular transaction. EOSX also optimized speeds for North American visitors, which we know is something our community will enjoy. The EOS network is highly responsive, and now so is EOSX. Here's a full list of updates this month. There's a new feedback form offering EOS rewards for participants. A bug that affected a small percentage of accounts on sidechains was fixed. The pagination of transaction history was improved. The support for up to 500 actions per page was added. A bug that limited the display of actions per page was fixed. The ability to share a specific point in dfuse history was added. Missing token contract display was fixed. We gained the ability to create short premium names. Missing BP logos were added. It's been optimized for North America. It gained additional API support for increased reliability, and new accounts were added to the spam list. EOS Nation is partnered with Polar on the development of EOSX, one of the premier block explorers and multi-tools for EOSIO-based blockchains. And block.one has rotated the 10 million block producer votes on the EOS mainnet once again. Congrats to EOS Flare, Node1, Cypherglass, EOS DAC, EOS Amsterdam, Shios, EOS Tribe, EOS USA, and EOS Costa Rica. And we've got some news on the EOS VC investment front. FinLab AG has announced joining a Series A investment round into Sparrow this week. Sparrow is a fast-growing digital assets options platform that has seen its options volume triple in size so far in 2020. Stefan Schütze, managing director of FinLab EOS VC Fund, was quoted, "We are excited to invest in Sparrow, which is developing the next generation of financial products by leveraging EOSIO for their on-chain settlement layer." The Series A round was led by Arthur Hayes, CEO of the HDR Group and founder of BitMEX, who sees untapped opportunities in the digital assets option space. And it's about to get easier to pay with EOS. Zero Hash announced this week that they're adding EOS as one of the digital assets they support within its settlement infrastructure, allowing Zero Hash partners to offer EOS settlement to US customers. Zero Hash's mission is to empower innovators by delivering access to the financial system 2.0, and EOS is now one of 12 digital assets available on their platform, 5 of which are stablecoins. And the EOS mainnet is about to get more social. Chirp, the social media app originally built for the EOSIO network called Links, is now planning on deploying to the EOS mainnet. Upon hearing about the good news, we reached out to Curdy, the creator of Chirp, for some comments on his recent announcement. Chirp is considering moving our own custom token, coins, to the EOS mainnet to take advantage of the liquidity and rich development resources. So many people had hoped for a social network to have a token on EOS mainnet, so we decided to do it to honor all the EOS enthusiasts, he said. Interested in trying out Chirp? Sign up for the upcoming version now. You can find the link in the written edition of this episode at eosnation.io. Chirp's take on social includes no tracking, no KYC, no wallets, earn crypto, open to everyone, and a token on EOS. dfuse continues to deliver more educational material about their recently open-sourced EOSIO product. EOSIO is a high-performant blockchain that generates a lot of data, and dfuse is a product that offers equally performant method to read this data. This week they released a blog post about replacing EOSIO's V1 history with dfuse, highlighting the ease of migrating from V1 history to dfuse. They also published a new video as part of the dfuse for EOSIO Architecture Series, which highlights the Manage EOS and MindReader components of dfuse. You can find that video and a transcript in the written edition of this episode. And it keeps getting easier to develop on EOS. With MicroEOSIO, the EOS Argentina team presents a general-purpose library for Python developers to easily interact with the EOSIO blockchains. Due to the high popularity of Python, this integration is a great contribution to the EOSIO ecosystem, and we want to thank the EOS Argentina team for their efforts. And to all our readers, viewers, and listeners, let the world know that integrating EOSIO blockchain technology in software development just got more simple. Smash the like if you're excited about it as we are, or just give it a little tap if you're a little less enthusiastic. Boss IBC continues to gain adoption. After the integration into TokenPocket last week, the Boss IBC by BossCore has enabled cross-chain trading on Alcor this week. Alcor is a relatively new but very innovative decentralized exchange for trading EOSIO pairs. Users of Alcor can trade EOS, TLOS, WAX, and Boss tokens between each of those chains without the need to pay either trading or gateway fees. You'll find detailed instructions and an introduction to the underlying technologies in the announcement article, which you can find linked in the written edition of this episode at eosnation.io. It was a big week for Patrick Schmid, a dedicated EOSIO community member and one of our EOS Nation ambassadors. He hosted his second online EOSIO Swiss workshop on June 23rd, and it's available to watch on YouTube. He was also a guest on the popular Liquid Apps YouTube series, DAPP Talk. With over 25 years of experience as a software engineer, Patrick discusses his thoughts on the DAPP network middleware as well as his work in blockchain education. And the results are in. Congratulations to Kate Spear and Neo Phoenix for producing the winning remix in Emanate's Mousetrap remix competition, followed by Lemorne, Julia Gray, and Laminar. With over 1,000 downloads of the remix pack and more than 150 entries, this event was a great success. Given the quality of the top 10 remixes alone, we can only imagine how hard it was for the judges to make the final decision. We're impressed with the results and diversity of those remixes. It's amazing how much talent's already present in the Emanate community. And we've got some more news to share about the partnerships of SenseChat and Effect AI with Akon's Akoin project. We mentioned it in our coverage of the block.one 2020 conference last week, and now we're happy to share some more details. SenseChat will provide crypto-enabled decentralized messaging services to the Akoin community. But Sense is more than just a messenger, as it comes with an integrated wallet, innovative community building features, and unique user authentication functionality. Lynn Liss, Akoin's COO and co-founder, was quoted, "Building a passionate community, including secure messaging, are critical features for social ventures such as Akoin to succeed." The Akoin project recently secured a $6 billion funding for building Akon City in Senegal, and while Phase 1 aims to be completed in 2023, the community of potential citizens can already start growing within SenseChat. The Effect AI team partnered with the Akoin Foundation to open co-branded Akon Effect opportunity hubs across the continent. The first location will open in Kenya mid-Q4 of this year, followed by hubs in Senegal and Ghana in the beginning of 2021. The joint venture has the goal to empower up to 2 million young entrepreneurs from the African continent by boosting education, social opportunity, and digital inclusion. Akon, chairman and founder of Akoin, was quoted, "The Akoin Foundation exists to empower young entrepreneurs first in Africa, and as we grow in other lean and rising economies, to start and build businesses and create sustainable communities. These opportunities hubs are just the beginning." Effect AI has already partnered with the United Nations for similar initiatives, so this new partnership seems like a win-win for everyone involved. For anyone curious about Effect AI, we suggest watching CEO Chris Dowey's pitch at block.one 2020. It's a joy to see his enthusiasm for the great work he and his team are doing. And let's wrap this week's episode up with some news from Mythical Games. They published an article that shared some interesting insights into their marketing strategy for their first AAA blockchain game, Blankos, and introduced their economic engine, which uses EOSIO to secure digital asset ownership and will eventually allow their users to trade game assets on the EOS mainnet. Mythical Games has already developed the capability to write data on the EOS mainnet, and the previously established DGood standard is at the core of these functionalities, allowing asset trading with open and frictionless liquidity and giving users full control of their private keys. But aware of the learning curve most of their users will have to go through, for Mythical Games, the mass adoption of blockchain is a multi-step journey, and Blankos Block Party is the first big step for them. They're planning to hide the complexity of blockchain, but create exciting new blockchain capabilities within the game so that their audience has the incentive to learn and use the blockchain step by step. The team gave several interviews to gaming media after the new trailer was revealed, and now regularly share the new designs of the Blankos game figures and introduce the artists that they've partnered with. Check out some of the amazing artwork on their Twitter and Instagram pages. You can find links to those in the written edition of this episode at eosnation.io. And that's all for this week's episode of EOS Hot Sauce. We've got more spicy goodness for you every week, so subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for the next one. And if you can't wait till next week, find our previous episodes at eosnation.io or on our YouTube channel. Once again, I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, let's keep it spicy.